G'day guys, Honda Accord Euro 6-speed manual, crack pedal box. Just remember guys, any car with a clutch that you're struggling to select gears in and they may be crunching, even if the pressure plate's squeaking and even if that rubber's all ripped and it's full of rust, check your pedal box. So this is ex-Japan. They're saying 3 weeks, which really, Honda don't even keep a top hose in Sydney for any of their cars for the last 20 years. Basically, they're saying 3 weeks. There's no way it'll arrive in 3 weeks. We've seen that lately, that it's gonna take a long time now. It's a fairly straightforward job. That top bolt, that top nut, the only way to get it out is with a short 12mm spanner that big, because you've got your climate stuff in the way and you don't really want to be pulling this climate stuff out. And there's this bar, which attached to this bar is like for other markets or something, but these brackets don't have anything on them. It's just this stiffening bar, which goes in between from there, round here to there. So very basic tools to do the job. Don't forget to pull the cotter pin out, split pin, from the pivot point there. And yeah, disconnect the clutch switch. And there's 1 nut, 2 nuts and a bolt up there, but it's not really about that. It's about any car with a clutch. When you're struggling to select gears, check the pedal box instead of putting a clutch in first. This is quite bad, so we're gonna weld this up just so we can get that part from Japan, and when it's not here in 3 months or 2 months, not have to have the customer grounded without it. And I'm not looking for secondhand at the moment, because these are a very rare car and with a 6-speed, but also this is just, everything I ever thought about Honda just went out the window, guys. So this is shocking. So it's hard to explain, guys, but when you see parts like this, believe it or not, there are factors outside of the clutch system that go into the design of this. Like, there's not much room in there for much. And they've designed it to be able to take out quite easily. And what they've done is, to give it the clearance in that, they've joined the 2 halves with this spot weld, which looks like it was the initial fault. And this only just gave way in my hand. I mean, this is so thin and badly made. The Germans would really have an aneurysm seeing this. It's really not well made, Honda. But this was still joined. When I was we're about to weld, and I was sort of practicing how to bend it back into place because it's so warped, this just fell apart. But when the car came in, that wasn't visible. Only that little crack there was. Of course, if you get air in your slave cylinder, it'll cause a very similar thing. A bad pressure plate would cause a very similar thing. And the funny thing is, I was convincing myself that it was temperature dependent. Like, I ran the car for 40 minutes and thought, oh wow, now reverse is really grinding. You know, guys, it's got 200 and something thousand Ks. Maybe the pressure plate is on the way out. It's certainly creaking a lot. And maybe the fork could have had a crack in it. We checked it as best we could from the limited amount you can see. But at the end of the day, always check your pedal box, and that should help. Okay, bye.